What's going on, guys? Paul or Weatherman here. Just here talking about my expectations for the CDT. So I am planning roughly to take off in about a month and a half. I have no set date yet. I still need to buy tickets, how I'm going to get it over to the border, all that good junk. I'll keep you updated as I go along, maybe in shorts or maybe on another video. I am planning to start somewhere in between June 10th and 15th-ish ideally, but fudge those numbers because I don't have any actual bookings or anything made yet. So this video is just going to be a shorter video, just talking about my expectations, conditions, everything that I think this hike will be like, and what I'm looking forward to, and what I think the year could be like as I'm on trail. So let's get started. So one thing I'm really looking forward to on the CDT is the sense of adventure that you get through it. Talking to most of the people that have done this trail before, that's the biggest thing they all say, is that it is free for all. You get to choose what you want to do. There is no follow the red line, do this, that, kind of like there is on the AT and the PCT. Those are very much, you do the PCT or you don't, and there's a couple alternates here and there that are approved, and that's about it. But this one, I mean, even if you just look at the far out, there's an alternate on every state, every section. And I think the rule for it is, at least back in the day before they had the GPS, was if it's within 40 miles of the Continental Divide, east or west, it's a viable trail. And I think that still applies to today. It's just not everything is listed on the far out. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm a big fan of just full-on adventure. This opens up opportunities to go do the Teton Crest Trail or try to hit Gannett Peak or some really cool mountains up in Wyoming, even Colorado, a lot of the Continental Divide, and some really fun 14ers along the way. So I'm really looking forward to that, just having that choose your own adventure, and everybody has a unique experience. So I do think too, given that you get to make your own decisions, it will lead to a lonelier hike. So just given that, you know, you want to take one alternate, they want to take the other, you're not always going to line up. You can always try to meet back up in town, but that's not always the case. So just given that, you might, I'm expecting to run into less people. It is a less hiked trail in general, especially as a full through hike, than the PCT or AT, obviously. I think last year only about 300 people ended up finishing it as a full through, which is one of the least in quite a few years. So yeah, I know southbound is supposed to be more social than northbound because you have a tighter window to take off on. So I'm really looking forward to that. So one thing that will be really good about this low snow year, I think it was a pretty low snow year in general around the US, besides for maybe the Pacific Northwest up in Washington and Oregon. They had a pretty heavy snow year. Here in Utah, we had about average, but it was pretty low for most of the year, and it's melting off fast. But given that it's a low snow year in the middle of the United States, that will mean that my glacier experience and my Bob Marshall Wilderness experience so far is looking like it'll be a lower snow year, which means a breezier start for me. I will definitely enjoy that and appreciate it while I have it. But that does open up the discussion for wildfires. Once I get to Wyoming, that is when most of the snow, especially in the lowlands, will be gone. So Wyoming, I'm expecting maybe might run into some fires, and Colorado as well. So on the topic of Colorado, the Southwest, which includes Southwest Colorado, the San Juans, has one of the lowest water years it has had in about 20 years. So a lot of the northbounders, I think, are right now who are getting on trail are a little worried about fires in the Gila, all those sections, Silver City area, all the higher parts that actually have trees, and even just some of the brush fires down low. For me, I'm a little less concerned about that late in the year because I won't be getting there until October. And ideally, if there is fires, they will be either low level or mostly burned out by then. For me, I think I will be mostly worried about fires in Colorado. So northern Colorado is about average in terms of snowpack right now, and southern Colorado, once you get down to the southwest, Durango, all that area, it is quite low, and there is large expanses of trees, and I've lived in Colorado for quite a few years, and some of those fires can be pretty big and long lasting. So we'll see how that plays out. I got to hike the Colorado Trail 3 to 4 years ago, so I have seen all those sections, which is really nice if I end up running into fires and I'm unable to hike. But also seeing those trails, I know that I want to go back and see all those sections again because they are absolutely stunning. So we'll see how the fires play out. I think monsoon season will make a big difference for a lot of these states to see how the rain will truly affect what we have in terms of fires. Because if we have a good rain year, we could hold off. It might be a bit of a rainy year in Colorado or something, and I might be saved from all the fires, but we'll see. It's all up in the air, and you know, you got alternates when you need them, so we'll see what happens. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Right now I'm just in the process of getting all my gear put together, so I'm planning on putting out a gear video pretty soon. Just got to get a few odds and ends pulled up, and then I can weigh my pack, see what I'm setting in at, and start really training and getting out for the CDT. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and keep up with what I'm doing. I'm excited to get on and show you guys what it's all about.